My name is Samuel James and I'm from Lewisburg, West Virginia. My style of music, it seems like these days everything with an acoustic guitar is country, right? But I like to fit in the vein of Americana. I pull from many different genres, blues, rock, singer-songwriter, so I think Americana fits my genre. Growing up, my dad was a musician and still is, so I got to get on stage with him when I was really young. But I never thought of myself as a singer necessarily. I always thought of myself as a guitar player, looking into the likes of James Taylor, Jim Croce, John Mayer. John Mayer's a huge influence for me and how he plays guitar. And then I realized, hey, I should sing if I'm gonna be playing guitar like this. John Mayer's a huge influence. My dad, Jim Snyder, he's a huge influence. Chris Stapleton, I'm a big fan of his. Jason Isbell as a writer. When I was about 3 or 4 years old, I had an instrument in my hand. So my dad, being a musician, I was always around music, and growing up, it was always a part of me. I was still a kid, so I wasn't just full-blown music. But then in high school, I started writing my own songs and started realizing, hey, this is a way to express myself. This is my therapy, to write songs and release songs. And if my songs have helped myself in such a great way, I hope that other people can have some therapy through it. When I sit down to write a song, sometimes I don't sit down to write a song. Sometimes I'll be watching TV and during a commercial I have a guitar in my hand and come up with a part, say, okay, maybe that's cool, and then I go off on this tangent. I use my songwriting as therapy, and I just sit down and write out my thoughts and try to put it into a certain prose. Songwriting is, I'm a vessel. The song's already there. The song's in the room, hopefully. And as songwriters, we just try to catch it and be the vessel for it. I want listeners of my music to get a piece of me and get a piece of my heart and see into how I think and my observations and perspective on different things.